Folks, welcome in to Maine Lightning 14U Blue Baseball. We're coming at you today live from Deering Oaks Park here on Sunday, April 24th, as the Lightning 14U Blue will take on the EVO baseball out of Massachusetts. We are ready to go here. It is going to be the extra hitter Marcus Vargas. Leading off for EVO. And this is hit well to right field, but Dom Carbonneau is there to make the play. One down. Second batter, Aaron Hernandez. First pitch he sees is bounced in the dirt. Hernandez is the shortstop. Pitching for the Lightning is Denny Martin. Receiving is Jacoby Porter. There's ball three up high. Hernandez trying to get his team going. Shows bunt. He'll take a called strike. The bunt has no effect on Martin. It was very sunny here during warm-ups. A bit cloudy now, steady breeze. As Hernandez takes a 5-pitch walk here with one out in the first inning. So kind of chilly now, hoping that the sun peeks through the clouds. Third batter is the first baseman, Nicholas Van Fleet. Throw over to first, and Hernandez back safely. Hernandez being held on by Hudson Iaquesa. Pitch looked pretty good. No call. Possibly inside. And there's a ball high. Wind definitely picking up now, gusting. It's going out to center. There's a called strike. 2-1 now to Van Fleet. Another throw over. Hernandez dives back. Across the infield, it is Scotty Sakabason playing third base, Miles Brenner at short, Teddy Stevenson at second, and Hudson Iaquesa at first. 2-1 pitch is a ball low and inside. Throw over, hits Hernandez, and goes to the fence. He's obviously not feeling great about that. Got him right on the bicep, I believe. He was kind of lucky that it hit him. It probably would have gone down the right field line along the fence. He may have advanced. 3-1 again. There's a called strike. So the count will run full against Van Fleet. Fouled back to the screen. Van Fleet stays alive. amazing how it cools off right at game time. It was pretty comfortable. Now with the clouds and the wind, it's feeling chilly. Foul back out of play. Another payoff pitch here to Van Fleet. Hernandez with a pretty good lead off of first. There goes Hernandez. Pitches a ball, so he'll hold up. No throw. It'll be a walk to Van Fleet. So with 2 on and 1 out, it'll be the cleanup batter, Liam Collins, the third baseman. So Martin needs to battle here. Try to get out of this little jam he's got going in top of the first. There's a called strike. Good start there against Collins. Fastball high, 1-1. Another ball upstairs. 2 balls and a strike now to Collins. Hernandez being held by Stevenson at second. He's got a pretty sizable lead. There's a called strike at the knees. Might have taken something off of that pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes now to the fourth batter. Foul back to the screen. Not sure if it's individual or a team philosophy to take a lot of pitches. I haven't seen a lot of swings yet other than the first batter, Vargas, before they had a 2-strike count. There's an off-speed pitch blocked in the dirt, and Hernandez will take third. Porter blocked it but couldn't corral it, and Hernandez, who had a big lead off of second, was able to take it. Now we'll see if there's any first and third action with Van Fleet. There goes Van Fleet. He'll take second with another walk. So bases loaded now with just 1 down, and we will have a visit from Coach Martin and his catcher Porter out to talk to Denny Martin. In the outfield for the Lightning, it is Mitch Violette in left field, Liam Emmons playing center field, and Dominic Carbonneau in right field. Coming to bat now is the pitcher, Angel Paulino. He takes a called strike. Looked like at the letters. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And Paulino quickly in the hole here. Ground ball off his foot for a foul. And the pitch. Off speed, misses outside. So, ball and 2 strikes now to the lefty Paulino. This is hit hard to center field. Emmons tracking it down. He's got it. Hernandez and Van Fleet tag, and both will advance. So it'll be a sacrifice fly for Paulino. On the deep drive to center. So with 2 down, it will be the right fielder, Cam Citro stepping in. There goes the runner down to second. There'll be no throw with the third base runner, Van Fleet. Looks like Citro trying to hold up on that. Fouled it off. He did shake his hand a little bit. Not sure if that got him on the hand or not. It certainly would not feel good here today with the cool weather we have. Sun poking through a little bit right at the moment. Yeah, he's definitely shaking that hand. And now he steps back in. 0-2 count. Ooh, boy, close one there. They'll check with the field umpire. He says no swing. So it'll be a 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So Lightning escaped the first inning, allowing just one run. And we head to bottom of the first. Yeah, okay. So Liam Emmons leading off for the Lightning here in the bottom of the first. He'll be followed by the pitcher Denny Martin, then Scotty Saka baseman, the third baseman. Jacoby Porter will bat fourth, the catcher. Fifth, Hudson Iaquesa, the first baseman. Miles Brenner will bat sixth, the shortstop, followed by Teddy Stevenson. Emmons' first pitch is lined into left field. That gets by the left fielder, Oberg, and Emmons with the quick wheels will be on to second. So that'll bring up the pitcher Denny Martin. Emmons being held off a second, hit right to the shortstop. Emmons will have to retreat, and Martin will ground out. No chance to advance the runner there. Unfortunately, about the worst possible place for it to go. Emmons had to retreat there. Now it'll bring up Scotty Saka baseman. He'll take a fastball at the knees for a called strike. Emmons being held on by the second baseman now. Bounced in the dirt, throw to third. He's going to be, ooh, boy, I think he had him. I think he had him, but he's called safe. He'll steal third base. Strike, 1-2 now. Two balls and two strikes to Scotty. Emmons with a healthy lead off of third. Our pitcher, Paulino, is a lefty. That's down low, ball 3. Waiting on deck is the catcher, Jacoby Porter. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Took something off of that. Scotty was out in front of it. So with 2 down, it'll be Jacoby Porter and Emmons on third. Breaking ball in there for a called strike. There's a fastball bounced in the dirt. Count evens at 1-1. And the pitch. Fastball, foul back out of play. One and two to Porter. Long look in. And the pitch, another curveball, down low in the dirt. Ball 2. See if he tries the curveball again or goes back to the fastball. Fastball, Porter grounds it to the second baseman and on to first for the out. So the Lightning strand the leadoff base hit by Emmons. And after 1, it is 1-0 EVO baseball. Nice play there to retire leadoff batter for EVO here in the second. O'Connell. That'll bring up number 44. Halen Oberg, the left fielder. And his second pitch is grounded to the shortstop Brenner and on to Ayaquesa for the out. Nice play there by Brenner. So 2 down now for the center fielder, Sawyer Kittredge. Swing and a miss on the first pitch he sees, a fastball elevated a bit. Foul ball back to the screen. Sun back out at pretty much full strength here, as much as it will be in April in Maine, but definitely feels good. And Martin seems to like it too. As he's in a groove now, that is fouled down the left field line. 0-2 to Kittredge, 2 down here in the bottom of the second, or top of the second rather. Low and in, ball 1. Oh, very close pitch there. Missed outside. That one was not close, up high, so the count runs full. And that's bounced in the dirt. It'll be a 2-out walk for Kittredge. That'll bring up the 10 batter, Ben Klein. Kittredge still standing on first base. He'll take a lead as Martin looks in. Pitch is high. Now we'll throw over to first and Kittredge back safely. There's a called strike. Top of the strike zone for sure. So it's a ball and a strike now to the second baseman, Klein. This is hit up in the air to center. Should be playable by Emmons. He has it for the 3rd out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, 1 left. It is 1-0 EVO after 1.5. So the Lightning will send Hudson Iaquesa, Miles Brenner, and Teddy Stevenson to bat here in the bottom of the second. First pitch to Hudson is a ball in the dirt. Paulino has that big over-the-top delivery. That one he kind of snapped more than the others. But he's inconsistent. A lot of pitches ending up down low. There's a nice hard curveball. He has a couple of different curveballs, one slower. There it is again. That thing just dropped at the end. So count evens at 2-2. He'll try it again. Bounces well in front of the plate and goes to the backstop. Foul ball, just got a piece of that one. Stays alive. Two. Wow, that sure did not look like a strike. Catcher dropped the ball, so they'll have to throw down to first. I don't know where that pitch was. It looked low and in. Obviously, don't have the best angle, but judging from what you see from the batter and the catcher. And first pitch to Brenner is a called strike. Fastball right down the seam. And that's followed by one over the catcher's reach, as O'Connell will have to retrieve that off the backstop. Ball and a strike now to Brenner. And it's low and away, 2-1. Miles trying to get something going here with one down in the second. Ball 3. Suddenly inconsistent is Paulino. He was dealing pretty well to Iaquesa. And that'll be a 5-pitch walk to Miles Brenner. That'll bring up the second baseman, Teddy Stevenson. Called strike. Brenner will take off as the pitch goes off of the catcher's glove. So he'll head down to second. That pitch, again, you know, makes you wonder how it's a strike when the catcher can't even field it. And that pitch, I don't know what that hit. It sure looked like it hit something. Stevenson hit the dirt. I thought that got the bat. Or possibly the batter, but no call there. Brenner will take third on that pitch. Swing and a miss. He was out in front of that one. So need to get something in play here to get Brenner across. Pitches bounced in the dirt. 2-2 now to Stevenson. Another one bounced. Goes to the backstop. Brenner hesitated. He may have had a good chance at that one. So 3-2 count, one out. Here in the bottom of the second, EVO leading 1-0. Payoff pitch to Stevenson. That's hit up very high in the infield. Should be playable by the shortstop. Hernandez, and he has it. Tough break there. As Brenner can't advance, that'll bring up the 8th batter, Lucas Legage. He'll take a ball low. Brenner with a sizable lead off of third, not being held on. Swing and a miss and a pitch up in his eyes. Count evens at 1-1. There's a called strike at the knees. O'Connell can't squeeze it. Now a throw to third. They've got Brenner caught up, and he's going to be tagged out at the plate. So, little base running laps there. As Brenner gets caught too far off of third base. And that'll end the inning. So the Lightning no runs, no hits, and the walk is erased on the base paths. So as we head to the third, it is 1-0 still, EVO baseball. They will have their top of the order up here in the third inning. First pitch to the leadoff batter, the extra hitter, Marcus Vargas, is a ball in the dirt, followed by a fastball high, 2-0. There's a called strike on the outer half. Both pitchers facing some bouts of inconsistency here. Certainly not the easiest weather to pitch in. This kind of cool, breezy conditions start to lose feeling in your fingers. But it's now 2-2 with the called strike at the knees. And there's a hard ground ball to shortstop. Brenner with it, and easy put out to Ayaquesa. First out of the inning. Nice play there by Brenner. It took a big hop and then the last bounce off the infield and got the glove up there. Probably about head high, maybe higher. First pitch to Aaron Hernandez is a called strike on the outside corner. Hernandez, the shortstop for EVO. Swing and a miss on a fastball. Quickly 0-2. Hernandez walked and scored the only EVO run so far in the first inning. Martin very deliberate on that pitch, but it's a ball high. Seems to be doing a little better out of the windup today. There's an off-speed pitch, but Hernandez hangs on it and fouls it off. Good looking curveball. Still had a fair bit of speed on it, a little bit slower, and Hernandez would have been too far out in front. There's another one, bounce in the dirt. Hernandez holds up. First base umpire says no go, so it'll be 2-2. Swing, no swing, a called strike 3. Fastball at the letters. Hernandez doesn't like it. Was a little bit upstairs. That'll bring up the first baseman, Nicholas Van Fleet, who also walked in the first inning. He's out in front of that curveball, down low in the dirt, pulled out by Porter. And there's fastball bounced off the chest protector. Inside. Count 1-1. Clouding back over again. And there's fastball missing up high. 2 balls and a strike now to Van Fleet. And that's grounded right down at his feet. Foul ball. There's a curveball. He waits on it. That's going to get through the right side. It'll be fielded by Carbonneau in right field. And that will be a 2-out single. Nice piece of hitting there from the first baseman, Van Fleet. Well placed. Wasn't hit super hard on the curveball that he waited on, but gets the job done. There goes Van Fleet off of first, and he'll have that base stolen. Porter couldn't quite find the handle on the pick out of the glove. And that's wild pitch down in the dirt. Van Fleet will take third. Went 5-hole on Porter. Couldn't get down quickly enough to block that ball. So just like that, the EVO have a runner on third base. And the 1-1 pitch. That's going to be high. 2 balls and a strike. The 4-batter Collins also walked in the first. And he's 1 pitch away from doing it here in the third, as it's now 3-1. Martin going out of the windup. There's a called strike at the knees. So, payoff pitch here. It is hit high and deep to left field. Violet on the run. He's not going to get that. Van Fleet will score easily. And that will be a double for Liam Collins. Bring up the pitcher, Angel Paulino. First pitch he sees is a wild pitch in the dirt, and Collins will head to third. One and 0. Ball 2 up high. Paulino had sacrifice fly in his first at bat. That scored Aaron Hernandez for the first run. This is going to get going down into right field. Another run will score as Paulino gets a bloop single into right. So EVO doing some damage here with 2 outs here in the third. They lead now 3-0 over the Lightning. Looks like we'll have a courtesy runner for the pitcher Paulino. Courtesy runner will be CJ Chagnon. We're going to have some defensive moves here as Liam Emmons coming in from center field. Looking like he may warm up to go into pitch here. First pitch to the 6th batter, Citro, is fouled back. So it is 2 runs across here in the third. The courtesy runner is Chagnon, as Emmons is hastily starting to warm up now. There's a called strike to Citro. He's quickly in the hole, 0-2. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. And third pitch is a fastball outside. Ball and 2 strikes. Martin would like to get a strikeout here, get out of the inning without any further damage. Swing and a miss, and he does it. EVO strike for 2 runs on 3 hits. They lead 3-0 as we head to the bottom of the third. For the Lightning, it'll be the 8, 9, 10 batters. Lucas LeGage, Dom Carbonell, Mitchell Violette. Liam Emmons continuing to warm on the sideline as Lucas LeGage takes a called strike 1. And there's a little grounder that's going to roll foul. Got it right off the end of the bat. LeGage, of course, was batting when Brenner was erased on the base paths in the second inning. He's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Looking to get something started here for the Lightning. Angel Paulino cruising along. Ooh, nasty curveball there, drops in for a called strike 3. good outing. Steady dose of off-speed pitches, giving the Lightning batter some trouble. I'm going to bring up the 9 batter, Dominic Carbonell, swing and a miss. Put that fastball by him. There's 2. Carbonell scooched back a little. Might have thought it was inside. And there's a fastball up high and in. Swing and a miss. He wanted that one back. That was up in his eyes. So Carbonell will go down on strikes. And it'll be 2 down for the 10 batter, Mitchell Violette. Violet comes into this game batting .300 on the season. Takes ball 1 down in the dirt. Second pitch slightly higher, but too low. And this is hit up in the air to right field. That could be trouble, but the right fielder, Citro, will make the play on the run. So the Lightning will go 1, 2, 3 here in the third. They still trail 3-0. Nice throw down there by Porter on the start of the 4th inning. It is Liam Emmons on in relief of Denny Martin. First pitch is a called strike to the catcher O'Connell. O'Connell grounded out to Brenner at shortstop in his last at bat. Another hard fastball, called strike 2. Curveball, looks like he lost the grip of that. That'll be a ball. So for Denny Martin, he threw 77 pitches over 3 innings. He allowed 3 earned runs on 3 hits and 4 walks, fouled back out of play. And 3 strikeouts. Did have trouble with the control. He had 3 wild pitches. There's a called strike 3. So Connell will go down on strikes. That'll bring up the 8th batter, Halen Oberg, playing left field. He grounded to short as well in his last at bat. Fouled back out of play. 1-1 to Oberg. Swing and a miss at a pitch at the letters. Emmons put a little extra on that one. And that one's wild, goes to the backstop. Two and two to Kittredge. As he Oberg rather. And the count will run full. That fastball outside. So payoff pitch now to Oberg. And that's hit right at the shortstop Brenner, and he'll record the second out on the line drive. Oberg goes to short again. So now it'll be Kittredge, the center fielder. He drew a walk in his only at bat so far. Swing and a miss. Simmons put it by him. Oh, he shows bunt. Goes right down the third baseline. It'll be a tough play for Soccer Basin, but it's foul. Good job there getting that in foul ground. That was right along the line. Nice looking bunt attempt there by Kittredge. Waited to show bunt until after the pitch had been delivered. But he's in the hole now, 0-2. Curveball misses outside. It's now a ball and 2 strikes. There's another ground ball back to Emmons. Goes off his leg. Plenty of time over to Iaquesa for the out. So, good inning there for Emmons, who puts down the EVO in order. And it will be top of the order for the Lightning here in the 4th. So Lightning trying to get to Reno so far through 3. And player to have it is currently batting Liam Emmons. He takes ball 1, followed quickly by ball 2. Emmons had a hard single into left field. Took second on a fielding error by the left fielder. Now he'll take a called strike. Two and one now to Emmons. He shows bunt, pulls it back, pitches high and outside. 3-1 now to Liam. Tough pitch there at the knees. Count runs full now. And it'll be a leadoff walk for Emmons. Batter will be Denny Martin. He grounded to short, his first at bat. See if Emmons is able to take second off the lefty Paulino. Nothing doing on the first pitch. Martin ducks. Looked like a pretty good curveball, but no call. 1-0. Foul back to the screen. And Martin will ground that to the second baseman. Tough play there. He will make the play for the out. Deep in the hole. That'll advance Emmons. And 1 to Scotty Soccerbasin. Tough pitch there at the knees. Curveball called strike 3. And that'll bring up the catcher, Jacoby Porter. Curveball bounces in the dirt. That'll go to the backstop. Emmons on his way to third. One and 0 to Jacoby, grounded to second in his first at bat. This is hit hard. That's going to get through the right side. That'll bring Emmons home. That goes nearly to the fence, cut off by Citro. And it'll be RBI single for Jacoby Porter. Bounced in the dirt for Iaquesa for ball 1. As Porter leads off of first, being held on by Nicholas Van Fleet, the first baseman. Second pitch Iaquesa sees is over his head for ball 2. So Lightning striking for one so far here, and they're on the board now. 3-1 game, EVO leading here in the fourth. Ball three inside to Iaquesa. Hudson was called out on a questionable drop third strike back in his last at bat. In the second, there's a nice curveball there. It's almost like a cut fastball. It's got good velocity and just drops at the right as it gets to the plate. That'll be a ball, very close. So it'll be two aboard now for Miles Brenner. Now we will have a courtesy runner for the catcher Porter. It'll be Devin Antonia. So Miles Brenner with a chance to bring it close. There's that, again, that dropping hard pitch, probably a cutter, I'd have to guess. There's another one that misses. Antonia's going for third, and he's going to be out. So the inning will end on the base paths. Lightning strike for a run on the hit by Porter. They trail 3-1 as we head to the fifth inning. So leadoff batter will reach on the throwing error by the shortstop Miles Brenner. He'll take second as the ball just gets under the fence. Deep drive here to center field. And Brenner will tag, be a play at third. He'll get in under it. Very close play. So it'll be a runner on third for Aaron Hernandez, the shortstop. Nice breaking ball there, falls in for a called strike. Hernandez has walked and struck out looking. Nice block on a hard ball in the dirt by Porter. That saved quite possibly a run. There's another curveball. Ooh, boy, did that look good. Where did that miss? That looked like a beauty. Porter's glove didn't seem to move much. I don't know. Fastball just high. It's two pitches that were pretty close. Be a full count now to Hernandez with Klein on third. Popped up foul, out of play behind. So we'll have another payoff pitch to Aaron Hernandez. Hernandez scored the first EVO run back in the first inning. We've got some action in the EVO bullpen. Called strike three. Hernandez doesn't like it. He twisted out of the way. So now it'll be two down for Nicholas Van Fleet. Fleet has walked and singled through the hole on the right side. 3-1 game, EVO leading here in the fifth. This is popped up foul. It's going to get out of play behind the backstop. Amazingly, there's still a tree that, like last year's leaves on it over there. It looks more like a fall day than a spring day here, if you focus on that. Nice looking pitch there. I don't know if it's outside. Not a lot of movement on the glove, but it will be a ball to Van Fleet. There's another curveball. He waits on that one, fouls back out of play. So it's ball and two strikes. Again, Klein leading off of third. There's another one. This one he's way out in front of, and that's going to be a foul ball down the right field line. That slow curveball does not seem to be fooling Van Fleet. Hasn't straightened it out. But he isn't missing it either. Fastball there, looked pretty good. It might have been a touch outside to the left-hander. So count even at 2-2. 2 down here in the fifth. There's another slow curveball, but it's in the dirt. Porter just managing to knock it down. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Payoff pitch to Van Fleet. It's a ball high, so he'll take a 2-out walk. That'll bring up the fourth batter, Collins. Collins had a big RBI double to left field in his last at bat. So it'll be runners on the corners. It's Klein on third, Van Fleet on first. Nice hard fastball at the knees, strike one. It's Collins. Now a throw over to first. Van Fleet getting back just ahead of the tag. Pretty big lead over there. Pitch goes off of Porter's glove as Van Fleet will take second. Porter lost the handle on the transfer. So runners now at second and third. Swing and a miss, strike two. Ground ball down to third. Soccer Basin with it. Cross to first. It's off the bag and he'll be safe. Throw was up the line. And a run will score. So another unearned run. And the batter will be the pitcher, Paulino. There goes the runner off of first. No throw, they'll let him have it. Curveball misses outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Score now 4-1, EVO. Ball 3, fastball up high. We're gonna have, oh, correction, that was actually Denny Martin at third base. It's a defensive move, as I noticed Scotty Soccer Basin walking past me here. That'll be a walk to Paulino. So Soccer Basin warming, bases loaded. This is chopped down to Martin at third. On to first, we'll have the out. And that'll end the inning. EVO continue to add to their score. They score a run on no hits and 2 errors there in the 5th. They lead 4-1. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, for the Lightning, it will be 6, 7, 8 batters, Miles Brenner, Teddy Stevenson, and Lucas LeGage here in the 5th. So we're set to go here in the bottom of the fifth. Two and 0 count to Miles Brenner. There's a hard fastball at the knees. Paulino is very efficient, only 66 pitches through 4+ now. Brenner sticks with that off-speed pitch, goes to the second baseman Klein, and on to Van Fleet for the out. I'll bring up Teddy Stevenson. He'll take a ball up and away. Stevenson popped short his first at bat. Wow, I looked outside from here. Obviously, I have a way better look at it than the umpire. And Stevenson pops this foul back out of play. All kidding aside, it does make you wonder when the catcher's glove goes so far away from where it starts, how it can be a strike. Take that pitch, for example. Moved well to his right. Perhaps he was set up inside, I don't know. But anyway, it's a 2-2 count to Stevenson. Ball down the dirt, he holds up, and it goes to the backstop as O'Connell can't corral it. It will be a full count to Stevenson. And that's well outside, so it'll be a 1-out walk for Teddy. The soccer basin continuing to warm here in what serves as the Lightning bullpen along the sideline. Does have a nice mound though. So Lucas Legage on now with one down here in the fifth. He takes a ball low and away. Stevenson leading off of first. Boy, that looked good from here. It's going to be ball 2. Might have been a little outside. There's ball 2 up high. EVO did have some pitching action last half, but nothing right now. Paulino's game for now. There's a called strike. Looks like it had that little cut action on it again. And that'll be another walk as that pitch is inside. And Lucas Legage will trot down to first. Teddy Stevenson will move to second. And the batter will be Dom Carbonneau. Now we'll have a visit to the mound from the EVO coach. Let's see if he'll let Paulino stay with 2 on and 1 out here in the fifth, with the EVO maintaining a 4-1 lead. No, Paulino will exit. Let's see if we can see who the new pitcher will be. Five. Yeah. So the new pitcher will be previously courtesy runner C.J. Chagnon. He's a right-hander, obviously. But notable in the departure from the lefty, Paulino. Looked to be some breaking action on that pitch. Let's see what he's got here again. Stepped off oddly on a warm-up pitch. And that, not sure what that was. Breaking pitch that missed, I think. Primarily an over-the-top guy. There he goes with something off speed again. Not a lot of movement there on that one. Paulino did have that good dropping hard fastball. Looked like a cutter. Looks like Chagnon will be replacing Paulino in the lineup as well. We've got two players converging at second base. So there's a bunt. Carbonell gets down a beauty. He's going to reach. They had everybody fooled on that pitch. I think he was thinking sack bunt, but it's a single. He got a beauty. It was up in the air, but it did not move very quickly. Surprised Chagnon, he couldn't get there. So the bases are loaded with one out now for Mitchell Violette. Actually, this is Devin Antonia. And he hits it high and deep. That should get one in on a sacrifice. There goes Stevenson. He'll score the second Lightning run on the sac fly by Antonia. Now we're back to the top of the order. It's Liam Emmons. He hits the first pitch he sees. Line drive down the left field line. LeGage is coming around. He's going to be followed by Carbonell. And it is a 2 RBI double for Liam Emmons. He is having a day. He just threaded the needle down the line there. So the Lightning jumping all over the reliever Chagnon, and that will bring up some additional action in the EVO bullpen. Kenny Martin, curveball in for a called strike. So brand new ball game, tied 4-4 now here in the bottom of the fifth. 2 down. Another curveball, might have missed outside. Didn't see this sort of slow breaking pitch from Chagnon in warm-ups. And there goes Emmons down to third on the wild pitch. So go ahead run now just 90 feet away as Martin hopes to bring him in. Two and one to Martin. Breaking pitch is going to be just high. Kenny's got that slow curveball. Departure from the much harder one that the starter Paulino had. That'll be a ball 4 for Martin. So with 2 down, there'll be runners on the corners. Emmons at third, Martin at first. Batter will be Scotty Sockabasin. Sockabasin, pair Ks on the day. He's due. First pitch he sees, he ducks under. It's a ball up high. See if they get aggressive on the base paths here. Runners on the corners. Ball 2 to Saca Basin. Jacoby Porter waiting on deck if Saca Basin's able to reach. Shagnon looks over to first. Ball 3, low and away. Blocked or caught by O'Connell as he moved well to his right. 3-0 pitch here to Saca Basin. We'll see if he's swinging on 3-0. He is not. It's a fastball down the middle. It's now 3-1. And that'll be ball 4. Bases will be loaded for Jacoby Porter. Looks like whoever's warming up on the EVO side is ready to go. For now, it appears to be Shagnon. Base is full of lightning. It's Emmons on third. First pitch is hit a mile high. I think it's in foul ground somewhere near here. And it gets in just foul. First baseman Van Fleet unable to track it. Tough vegetation up above may have saved Porter on that one. I lost sight of it. It could have hit me. So 0-1 now to Porter. There's that slow curveball for a strike. 0-2. Porter will have to protect here. And he just stays alive on the curveball, fouls it off of his front foot. Pitch. Swung on a miss. It's down in the dirt. All they got to do is tag home. And that will be the out as Porter strikes out on that curveball. Lightning strike for 3 on 2 hits, including the big double by Emmons. It's now 4-4, headed to the 6th inning. So we're going to have a pitching change here in the top half of the 6th inning. It'll be Scotty Saca Basin on in relief of Liam Emmons. Emmons is going to return to center field. Devin Antonia right. Lucas LeGage is in left field. Infield staying the same. It's Martin at third, Brenner at short, and Stevenson at second. First pitch from Scotty Sock Basin to the catcher O'Connell is a ball high. There's a strike. Brought it down just enough. And that's inside as O'Connell goes down to one knee to avoid that pitch. Little grounder, little liner off of the end of the bat as O'Connell will line out to Sock Basin. I thought that was going to get down onto the ground, but he made a heck of a stab on that. To take it himself. That'll bring up the left fielder, Halen Oberg. Oberg has grounded out and lined out, both to shortstop. Takes a hard fastball down the middle there. Counts 1-1. And this is hit high and deep to left field. LeGage misplaced that, goes over his head, backed up by Liam Emmons. So Oberg will be on with one out here in the sixth inning. Swing and a miss on the first pitch that the center fielder Kittredge sees. Oberg being held on by Iaquesa. And now he'll get a throw from Sock Basin, but he's back safely. Sock Basin will go home. Boy, that looked like a good pitch here. Must have been a little inside. Ball and a strike now to Kittredge. Kittredge has walked and grounded out to the pitcher in his at-bats today. And there's another one stabbed by Sock Basin. It'll be a double play. Cat-like reflexes over there. Very nicely done. So no runs, no hits, none left on one error. 4-4 Lightning headed to the sixth. Bottom half. It'll be the 5, 6, 7 batters, Iaquesa, Brenner, and Stevenson, come to the plate here in the sixth. Again, 4-4 game. So here we go in the bottom of the sixth. CJ Chagnon on for his second inning of work. He's facing Hudson Iaquesa. First pitch is a ball up high, followed by a strike at the knee. So it's 1-1 to Iaquesa. Tough pitch there. Looked to be a little inside, but it's a called strike. Hudson in the hole now, ball and 2 strikes. And this is hit hard to left field. That's going to get down. That'll be a single, maybe more. Iaquesa rounding it. He's on his way to second, and he'll get there standing up. That'll be a leadoff double for Hudson Iaquesa. A little flare into left field. And first pitch to Brenner. It's a ball well high, tries to bunt it, goes to the backstop. See if they do that again, trying to move. And they do. And this is popped up in the air, and that will be a pop out on that bunt attempt. So it'll be 1 down now for Teddy Stevenson. He'll take a ball up high. Wow, how can that be a strike? Looks well outside. And Stevenson slams that. That's going to get down into left field. It's fielded by Oberg. Hudson Iaquesa will score. So it's an RBI single for Teddy Stevenson, and the Lightning will take a 5-4 lead. Clutch hitting there by Stevenson. First Lightning lead of the day. So it'll be 1 down and 1 on for the 8th batter, Lucas LeGage. First pitch swinging, fouled, out of play, behind on the left side. Lucas has struck out and walked in this game so far. He's been up to plate 3 times. Stevenson will steal second. First at bat ended with a play on the base paths. So 1-2 now to LeGage, with Stevenson now in scoring position. There's a curveball, bounced in the dirt, blocked by O'Connell. No advance. Good job holding up on that pitch. Fastball up. Gage gets a piece, sends it to the backstop. So he stays alive. And there's a little flare. Shortstop will get there now. It's going to be a race back to second. Just in time is Stevenson as he beats Klein to second base. A little flare. Looked like it might get down. but Hernandez just getting over in time. Had a chance because Hernandez was holding on Stevenson. So now it'll be Dominic Carbonneau. He struck out and had a bunt single back to the pitcher in his last at bat. I must say I have a little trouble figuring out this strike zone. Especially the high pitch seems to be very inconsistent. And Dom backs out of that one. It's called a ball. 2-1, 2 down. Lightning leading 5-4 now here in the 6th. There's a called strike. Looked to be outside. Carbonneau didn't like it. 2-2. And that's going to be driven into center field, but stays up just a bit long as Kittredge will come along and get that on the run. Thought that had a chance to get down. Lightning do strike for 1 run on the big hit by Stevenson to bring in Iaquesa. So they lead 5-4 as we head to the 7th. EVO will have the 10-1-2 batters, Klein, Vargas, and Hernandez. For the Lightning, it will be Scotty Sakabateson trying to close this one out. We will have a defensive move. It will be Dom Carbonneau taking over in left field. Everything else the same. So Ben Klein here to lead off in the 7th. Klein has flown to center and reached on an error by the shortstop in his last at bat. Oh, and he's hit on the second pitch he sees squarely in the back. Not how we wanted to start this inning. I'll bring up the leadoff batter, Marcus Vargas. He's flown to right, grounded out, and flown to center. Pretty big lead by Klein. Called strike. Called strike on the outside corner. Vargas doesn't like it. Nice frame there by Porter. Klein being held by Iaquesa. Throw over. He's back easily. Ball up and in. 1-2 now to Vargas. And the pitch. That's going to be a little blooper in right field. That's going to get down. Antonia's got a chance at first, but nobody covering. Ball thrown to second, gets away, chased down by Martin, and we'll have runners at second and third with nobody out here in the 7th. Just a little bloop single into right field. Antonia couldn't get there in time. And then overthrew Brenner at second base. First pitch to Aaron Hernandez is on a fastball inside. So EVO threatening to get right back into it. They've got 2 men in scoring position with nobody out. Could really use a strikeout here. It's a pop fly. It's in the right. Antonia coming on. It's going to be just foul. Just foul. He was not going to get there. And the 1-2 to Hernandez. That goes off his helmet. That will load the bases.
Shake it off, Lightning. Let's reset, guys.
That'll bring up the 4-batter, Nicholas Van Fleet. Van Fleet has walked, single to right, and walked in this game. Yet to be retired. Infield coming in now. First pitch, ground ball. That's going to get through the pulled in infield. It's off of Antonia. And 2 runs will score as EVO retakes the lead. I'm going to bring up the 4th batter, Liam Collins. He's walked, doubled, and reached on an error. Oh, they've got a play at the plate as on the steal attempt on the corners. It was Porter throwing down to third, and they got Hernandez off of third. And he's hurt on the play at the plate. Not sure what exactly happened. He was tagged out well in front of the plate by Porter.
Are you kidding me?
Nice play there on the 2-5-2. Caught stealing. And Hernandez is still down. I think he's holding his knee or his ankle. He might have twisted it as he went down there.
You did the outside. Oh, did you do the inside out? And you ended up winning?
He's really struggling. Can't put any weight on that knee. Looks like maybe a knee or possibly an ankle. So he will have to be helped off. Now he's still not putting much weight on that. So alert play by Porter to get Hernandez. It is a 6-5 EVO lead here in the 7th. So we will see batters in the bottom of the 7th. It's Nicholas Van Fleet on second base. Wait, no. There was a pitch.
There's a strike, there's a pitch.
What did he call it? Moment of confusion with the umpire. He said there was no pitches, but clearly there had to be. Ground ball down to Martin. He'll look back at second across to first, and Van Fleet will head over to third on the ground out.
One more, guys.
So it'll be the starter, Paulino, back in hitting for CJ Chagnon here with 2 down in the 7th. EVO with a 6-5 lead after scoring 2 so far this inning. Nick Van Fleet on third base as the Lightning try to get out of this without any more damage.
Let's go, Scotty.
Soccer Basin's first pitch is a ball. Hard hit ball, the right side. Stevenson has it, and on to first for the out. But the damage is done there in the 7th as EVO strike for 2 runs on 2 hits. They lead 6-5. Last chance for the Lightning coming up. The Lightning, it will be 10-1-2 batters, Antonia, Emmons, and Martin to bat here in the 7th. We're going to have a pitching change here. It's going to be Brendan Mariani. On relief of CJ Chagnon, He's going to try to close it out for EVO. Boy, that looks like a ball. First pitch to Antonia. Called strike on the outer half for sure. And he chops that off of his foot. Quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Check now. Let's go, bud.
This is a little popper. Should be handled by the second baseman Klein, and he has it. Just a little too much height on that one. That'll bring up the leadoff batter, Liam Emmons. He swings at the first pitch he sees. It's a blooper into right center field, and he'll get down as Klein, Citro, and Kittredge all converging on that ball, but can't get there. So it'll be a 1-out single for Liam. Followed by a hard ground ball down the first base line by Denny Martin. That gets by the outfielder. That should allow Emmons to make it play at home. And he's going to score the tying run. 2 quick swings of the bat, and the Lightning have tied this game. So, Scotty Soccer Basin with a chance to bring home the winning run here. Takes called strike on the breaking pitch that goes, ducks under that. So they're going to walk Soccer Basin. And that will bring up catcher Jacoby Porter. Now we'll have a courtesy runner for the pitcher Soccer Basin. It will be Devin Antonia. So 1 down and 2 on for Porter. First pitch bounced in the dirt, just snagged by O'Connell. And the pitch. That's hit hard to center field. That's going to get to the base of the wall. That's going to do it. And the Lightning are going to walk this off on the double by Porter. On the line drive to center field. Very exciting game here. So Porter comes through there in the clutch. As the EVO tried to play for a force play after walking Scotty Soccer Basin, and Porter comes up big there. So, exciting conclusion here to game 1 with that walk-off victory. Scotty Soccer Basin will walk away with the win there. The loss will go to the reliever, Brendan Mariani. He only goes a third of an inning, allows 2 earned runs. on a walk and 2 hits. So Lightning pitchers combining for 6 runs on 5 hits and coming out on top 7-6. Great offensive output in that game by Liam Emmons. He was 3 for 3, scored 2 runs, several of them important runs. First run of the game as well as a tying run. Also Porter with 2 hits, a single and a double. Of course, the double, the all-important walk-off RBI double to win the game. Also with hits in the game, Denny Martin with a clutch hit in the 7th to set that up and score the tying run. Iaquisa with a double, which led to the go-ahead run, and Teddy Stevenson, who brought him in. Dom Carbonell also chipping in for a big hit. So great come-from-behind win here in Game 1. Again, the final score is Lightning 7, EVO Baseball 6. We will pause in between Game 1 and Game 2. We'll be back with you shortly for Game 2. Thanks again for watching, and that's so long for just a little while. See you soon.